everybody, I'm Mackenzie Harris, and I'm reporting for Hometown Hype. And tonight, I'm down here at the Poplarville Hornet Football Field, and it's senior night. And we just recognized a bunch of our seniors, and it was just an awesome thing. We have such an awesome class, and it's always bittersweet to watch those seniors walk off the field. But tonight, it's also a football game, and the Hornets already know that they're district champs going into tonight's game. But these coaches, they're looking for perfection, and that's what we want is a perfect district record. And we're excited to watch these Hornets and this Columbia team go at it tonight. Everybody, I'm Mackenzie Harris, and I'm down here with 3 players from the 2014 Poplarville Hornet football team, Jake Smith, Malik Lucas, and Levi Mitchell. And Levi, I'm going to talk to you first. Yeah, you know, y'all had such a great season back in 2014. Y'all were the district champs, the first district champs that Poplarville had in 25 years. Tell me what you would say to a kid coming up through this Hornet system and what being a Hornet means to you.
I'd first say always make it a practice. And never lose faith in yourself. Always build your character. Listen to the coaches. Don't be disrespectful. Because these coaches around here know what they're doing. They're building this team back together. Because our senior year, not a lot of people had faith in us. But we pretty much brought back this community in football. I mean, you look at the crowd. It's stacked. There's no seats up there. We're bringing it all back together. Just stay in there, guys. Listen to your coaches.
That's awesome. And Malik, you know, I see you down here about every Friday night, every week. You know, I see you down here. You were a star running back on that 2014 district win team. Tell me what makes you keep coming back week after week to watch this Hornet football team.
Oh, man, we have big-time athletes. You know, we got guys that work hard, and I know they work hard. And, I mean, you come and you watch them. It's so diverse. You got different things to do. We got a quarterback that can throw and also run. We have a big-time running back, Jesse. I mean, the guys, they're just good, and I just love watching them.
Right, and Jake, kind of tell me what it means to you to be able to come back and watch this Hornet football team that you were once a part of and then be so successful this year.
Mackenzie, it means a lot, not only to us 3, but to the whole entire community in itself. And I just want to congratulate the coaches and the team. I mean, they've prepared these guys the best way possible. They've prepared them for pretty much war. And the way they've been playing is unreal for us and the whole city, and I just want to say I'm excited to see what comes at the end of this season.
And it's been a great game so far. The Hornets are really playing great for a senior night, and it's 30-0 going into this second half, and we've seen a lot of incorporation of some different players that we haven't necessarily heard their names over and over again in the past weeks, but they're really being stars tonight. Like the Austin Carter, he's had 2 really big catches tonight. We've seen the Hornets throwing the ball a lot more, and we've seen the defensive just attacking this Columbia offense. They're doing a great job. We've seen Jamerick have sack after sack, and we've seen Zach Rice and Hunter Callahan. They're just having a great game, and I'm so excited for these guys and can't wait for this second half. I'm here with Austin Carter, who's a wide receiver for the Poplarville Hornets. Austin, you had a great game tonight. You had those 2 really good catches. Tell me about those catches that you had.
And someone just put the ball up for me, and I had to make a play on it. That's what I had to do. Had to get that touchdown for us. I mean, and then I knew I had to make the play for him.
Right, and Austin, you know, I've heard from a lot of players on the team that you have some really good hands, so I'm sure that you have really good catches all the time. But tell me how you feel going into playoffs next week.
It's electric. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna do our thing. We won our district championship. We're gonna beat Pass, and hopefully we're gonna just go off in the playoffs and win a state championship this year.
And how important is it being the number 1 seed and having that home field advantage next week?
It's gonna be great. Crowd's gonna be electric. They've been electric all year. It's just a lot better home. They'll give us a better chance to win. And being number 1, you know, Pass is gonna be a good team, but I feel.
Mackenzie Harris, and I'm here with Roosevelt Rain, the fullback for the Poplarville Hornets. Roosevelt, you had an awesome game tonight. You had 2 touchdowns. You had some really big runs. Tell me about those big runs that you had tonight.
It felt good. It was amazing. I mean, I had to pull through for my team, get them pumped up in the late game, just motivating them, pushing myself as well.
Right, and it was kind of a little chill game, I would say. It was kind of a little bit laid back. And how do you get your team really pumped up for the start of playoffs next week?
We got to come out strong. They know how much it's going to take. We just got to push each other to the limit.
And you're a junior this year. Tell me what this kind of season, this really awesome season, has meant to you.
It means a lot. It's great.
I'm here with Hunter Callahan, the linebacker for the Poplarville Hornets. Hunter, you had a great game tonight. It was a big win. Tell me about what this season in the district championship has meant for you being a senior this year on this team.
Well, all the guys we've played with, we've been playing a long time together throughout PAA, pretty much all our lives. We're all like brothers, and we just do it for each other and then give God all the thanks.
Yes, that's awesome, Hunter. Y'all do have a really great team. How do you feel about going into playoffs next week?
Well, I feel very confident, and I feel like we have a very good team. I think if everybody stays healthy, we'll have a good shot at state. But we're going to take it one game at a time, and then we'll worry about state.
Right, and tell me a little bit about how you play football, kind of what you think about whenever you're in the game, just a little bit how you play.
Well, I think about playing not just for my team or my coaches, but also my community, not only myself. I really could care less about the stats, but I just play for Poplarville.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on a great year and a great win tonight. I'm here with Blaze Beerwood, who's a quarterback for the Poplarville Hornets. Blaze, this was the first time that you ever got to play a high school game tonight, and I know it's different going from middle school to high school. Kind of tell me a little bit about how it was going in tonight.
It was a great experience. I had a lot of fun. I was just sitting on the sideline, and Coach said it was my turn to go in, and my heart dropped, but I was ready to play. It was so much fun. I appreciate it.
And how was it going up? It's really fast, it seems, in high school. Kind of tell me about the adjustment in that kind of sense.
Well, I just had to know my running backs. I had to know how my center was. And once I figured it out, I had a lot of confidence, and it was really fun. But once I figured out how my running backs ran, I just made a quick adjustment and did it.
Right, and you talk about your running backs. How much confidence did you have in your running backs as well and the people around you helping you out?
Oh, I love my running backs. I had a lot of confidence in them. I felt like they believed in me and I believed in them, and we were going to get the job done no matter what. So.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations on a win tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing you play some more. I'm here with Mario Barnes, who's a tight end for the Poplarville Hornets. Mario, I know that my dad always talks about you a lot. I sit up in the stands and I hear him talk about how awesome you are and how aggressive you are, and you hit those guys really hard. Kind of tell me a little bit about how you play your position.
Well, you know, got to be tough, you know. That's it.
And kind of what do you think about whenever you're going up on the line and you come up there, what are you thinking about, and how much confidence do you have in the guys around you?
I have a lot of confidence in the guys around me. When I walk into the line, I just imagine myself making a big block.
Mario, how do you feel about going into playoffs next week? You know, y'all are playing past. They're kind of 5-4. Tell me a little bit about what y'all talked about with them and how that feels going into playoffs.
We really haven't talked anything about them, but we just got to show up and show out.
I'm here with Zach Rice, who's the nose guard for the Poplarville Hornets. Zach, you know, I had two coaches really talk really highly of you last week at the game, and, you know, kind of tell me a little bit about what this season has meant to you being a senior this year.
Well, it's felt great going out here doing what we do. We always talked about it when we were younger, coming up here, winning a championship and leaving our legacy. So it's just meant a lot to me and just everybody. and to leave our legacy here, starting it off for the Hornets.
Right, and Zach, the coaches that talked about you, they talked about your heart and how big it is. And I'm not gonna lie, you're not the biggest guy out there on the team. And kind of tell me what you would say to a younger kid that's maybe not the biggest kid either, and kind of what you would say to them and advice to them.
Well, size doesn't matter. It's all about heart. You go out there and you play ball. You just give it all you got all the time, and you make things happen.
Right, and tell me how you feel about going into playoffs next week.
Well, we dominated our district, and the scores show that, and I feel really well. We have a chance to make something special here at Poplarville.
I'm here with DJ Travis, who's a defensive back for the Poplarville Hornets. DJ, we saw you have 2 really big returns on those kickoffs. They were awesome. We saw you just accelerate. You look so fast out there. Tell me about those 2 returns that you had.
Well, the people in front of me, they make good blocks, so I just try my best to score. That's the only thing that's on my mind when I get the ball, is scoring. So I made a lot of yards when I got it, so just a lot of help from my blockers. That's all I can say.
Right, and you also had some really good plays on the defensive side. You had those 2 really big interceptions. Tell me about those 2 interceptions that you had. You looked really excited after those 2.
Yeah, I was. It's been a long time since I had 2 of them, so, I had to get it tonight. That's how I felt. It was just in the air, so, it came my way, so I just had to have it.
Right, and tell me a little bit about how you feel going into playoffs next week in the game against Pass.
I'm really hyped, man. I'm real confident that we're going to do real well. We just got to stay focused, work hard, and practice, man. We'll get it.
And I couldn't help but notice that on the sidelines, your other defensive back, Arteas, y'all seem really close. Tell me about the kind of relationship that y'all 2 have.
Man, it's like my brother. We grew up. That's my cousin, man. We've been playing ball since little guys, bro.
I'm here with Coach Beach, the head coach for the Poplarville Hornets. Coach Beach, I didn't get a chance to tell you last week, but congratulations on the district championship. Tell me a little bit about how it feels to be the district champs again this year.
Well, we're super proud to be district champs. The kids deserve it, put in a lot of hard work to get to this point, and just really happy for our kids, for our seniors. It's senior night tonight, and a special night for them, their last regular season game, but hopefully we can be together a lot longer. Hopefully it don't have to end anytime soon. We can just continue playing. That's what I told them a couple years ago. Let's just stay together one more week. Let's just stay together one more week, and we're going to do that again this year. We just want to be together one more week.
Right, and you said the team a couple years ago. I kind of talked to some players from the 2014 district championship team, and they were talking about how this year they have so much more diversity on the team. Can you kind of tell me a little bit about that 2014 team and then this team this year?
That 2014 team, they set the groundwork for this. They raised those level of expectations to where now our kids are not just happy to be in the playoffs. We expect to be there, and we expect to do well because of the success they've seen those 2014 seniors have, and we're proud. We're real proud to see those 2014 kids come back every week and stand on the sideline, and they're a special group for us. And at 2015, 16, all the kids that come through this program are really special, and I'm just glad to always see them supporting
right.
these guys.
Right, and tell me a little bit about how you feel going into the first playoff game next week against Pass.
We feel really well. We were concerned tonight with injuries, things like that, but we came out pretty clean. So feel good going into the first round of the playoffs.
Well, awesome. Congratulations, Coach Beach, and thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.